Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Dub C's, and I'm back with a fresh episode for Dub C's Live on the Air. That's right, that's right. Tonight we got one special guest, my big brother, one of my big brothers. You know, I got a ton of big brothers, I got a ton of little brothers, but we all one thing in common. We all brothers. So what I want y'all to do is sit back, relax, get your drink, get your snack, whatever it is you need. I got a treat for y'all. We're going to Chicago. We're going to talk to one of the most infamous DJs that there is. You know, we're not talking about all these ritzy DJs, all these uppity DJs. We're talking about a homegrown DJ, DJ Kenny G. We'll be right back in 1 second with a live sit down with the infamous one, Chicago's very own DJ Kenny G. Yeah, y'all sit tight.
Elevate. The ability to raise or lift something up to a higher position. Proverbs 4:25. Let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. I asked God to give me the purpose of my life. God spoke to me and said that the purpose of your life, Donis, is to be an inspiration to others and to share inspiration with the world. This is how Elevate was born.
All right, we back. Just like I said, shout out to my girl Donis from Chicago as well. That's her brand, Elevate. Never stay the same, always elevate your game. That's how things change, rearrange, know the name. Yeah, but we back again. Like I said, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. You know, I see we got somebody all the way from Ohio. I think I may know who that is, but just in case I don't, depending on where you're tuning in from, my Facebook page, the Dub C's Entertainment page, my Twitch page, my Twitter page, no matter where you're tuning in from, glad you're tuning in. But drop your name in the comments so I know who you are, so I can acknowledge you the right way. But everybody says, drop your comments, your question, and if you really want to, you can call in as well. I'll drop the number for you to call in if you got anything you want to ask DJ Kenny G or anything you want to share. But right now, I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna bring to the stage who I'm talking about, the infamous one, DJ Kenny G. What's up? What's up, my brother?
What's going on, little brother? How's it going in over there and up there in Green Bay, Wisconsin? All them Green Bay Packer fans up there. What y'all doing?
Hey man, well, the Packer fans feeling good. I'm a Bears fan. I don't care where I go. No matter where I am, I'm a Bears fan. Win, lose,
okay.
Draw. Mainly lose, but hey, it is what it is. How they say, you gotta accept whatever comes with the territory, and I accept that for years. I'm always be a Bears fan. Yesterday, the Bears gained a new name though, embarrassment, the Chicago Embarrassment. I'm like, here we go. But anyway, that's enough of that. Salute to the Packers. They did their thing. A lot of people say the Packers look really good. I beg to differ. They was okay, but the Bears looked really bad. So that's how it played out.
Go Bears. They'll get them the next game.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what I say is always another chance, another day. But man, enough about the Bears and all the Packers, man. What's going on in the life of you, big bro, DJ Kenny? First of all, get the people a little information about yourself for those that may not know you.
Oh wow, where do I start? You know what? I've been in the game since actually I was handed my first tape recorder back when I was a shorty back in, I want to say back in the 5th or 6th grade. My mom and dad got me this video recorder, and I was able to record anything and everything that came on TV, from commercial to Soul Train to anything that had music. Even Monday Night Football theme, I was recording that with my tape recorder. So I think that's when the music bug bit me. I got that tape recorder, and then watching Soul Train and the Jackson 5 cartoons growing up, listening to that stuff, and of course the legendary Herb Kent on WVON back in the day. He was also somebody that I listened to, and eventually down the line got a chance to actually work with the legend. And it was just a man. It was just working with him was a blessing in disguise.
That's what's up. That's what. Yeah, man. Herb Ken. He was a legend himself.
Oh yeah,
Salute to that brother. But one of the things just recently, I was in Chicago and we was at the same at a picnic of a mutual friend, well, mutual
but
one of our brothers, and
yeah,
I went to introduce you to my mom, and she already knew who you was, and I'm like, wait a minute, I said, my name's DJ Kenny. She's all right, and I'm like, wait a minute, and I forget mom is a part of everything. My mom went to all of the Herb Kent, any type of Dusty convention, anything like that. My mom was always part of. So
oh yeah,
it
oh yeah,
kind of shocked
yeah,
me, man. But salute to my mom. I know she'll tune in at some point. So love my
yeah,
mom. She watches everything. But bro, it was real good to see you, man. And a lot of times I don't get to see a lot of people that I've seen over the years, or I've sat back in the cut and I've watched. But one of the things that I really admire when I watch you guys, I'm speaking of the Chicago very own, is how
yeah,
each one of you guys have your own entity.
oh yeah.
You have your entity, the other three have theirs. But when you guys come together, man, it's like how they say, what's that, the Wonder Twins?
It's
You
like
you have
magic.
it is,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You have
yeah.
you have Michael Jackson, you have Al Greer, you have the international spoken word
Yes,
king
sir.
of black. You have
Yes,
yourself,
yeah,
DJ Kenny G.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know,
Okay,
it,
go ahead,
it
bro.
it's funny that you say that because, like, I tell the story all the time. We've been knowing each other. The four of us have been knowing each other over 30 years, and we kept bumping into each other throughout the times. We all doing different things, different places, and sometimes people coincidentally would hire us to do sometimes the same event. But until it was like um, 2014 when we came together, it was because it was we trying to help Claire Kirk, bless her heart. She's dead and gone now. She used to have a shelter for homeless women and children. And I was happened to be reading the newspaper one day, and I saw that she was being, her water and the heat and all that was being shut off. And so I got on the horn, and all these guys I knew at the time. I knew Rico, I knew Ice, I knew Al, I knew Phil Davis from Public Announcer. That used to be back up to R. Kelly. I gave all these guys a call. I said, you know what? We need to come together and do something to help Claire Kirk get this heat and water back on for these women and children. And we came together and we did a fundraiser and we got her water and her heat turned on. We raised so much money that we were able to do it 2 straight years in a row. It should have never happened. But things happened, and whatever happened where all that was being shut down, the money we raised because of who we were and because people wanted to help. I mean, it's the general public in the city. I mean, money came from everywhere, and from that day forward, we became a group because I said, you know what, if we can come together like this to do something positive to help people, because that's what we do. Even though we all have our own thing. We became a unit, and we've been a unit since 2014. So that's how Chicago's very own started in 2014. A brotherhood that came together, and a brotherhood even after 2014 till today, we're still together and still doing what we do.
Man, that's what's up. That right there. That's touching within itself, man. To see brothers come together is something unique and special. But to come together all on one accord, egos
Oh
to the
yeah.
side, to help
Hmm.
somebody else. Now, those are the things that the news don't cover. They'll post
Definitely
all
not.
of all these brothers are at each other. They're murdering, they're killing, especially in
Hmm.
Chicago.
Yeah.
They fail to focus on the things that brothers come together to do that's positive.
Yeah.
So uh, you say you got your first look tape deck and everything when you was a kid. What was it that drew you to being? What did you set out to be a DJ, or you just like playing music?
You know what? It's I guess the music drove me because it's like it's kind of hard to explain. My godfather was a DJ, And back when there was 8-track tapes, goes to show you how old I am. Back in the day, he had 8-track tapes and the reel to reel. See, this young generation don't know nothing about that. They don't have a clue about music like 45s, 33s, 78s. I grew up
Yeah.
around all of that. Turntables, needles. Come on. Carrying crates of music and albums and come on. You know, that's what you call a real DJ. Not saying that these guys today are not DJs, because it's a lot of technology has evolved so much where now, they just get a program, they get Serato, they get virtual DJs, and now they think they it. Now don't get it twisted. I'm not hating on none of these guys out here that want to be or call themselves DJs, but guys like me that's been in the game for so long and over I don't know how many years, like I said, I've been doing this since like the 70s going into the 80s, and I'm still doing it today. We know how music evolved, how it all changed, how we still doing what we're doing. And some of us still using CDs. Even every now and then, I still use CDs. Even though everybody's saying, well, everything on the laptop, you can do this, that, and the other. Hey, I still put the needle on the record. So I might be still one of the only, well, I'm not saying I'm not the only one, but I think there might be a few more of us out there that still put the needle on the record. I still do that stuff. I like the new technology. I like the laptop. I like Serato. I do both Serato and virtual DJ. I do both. But, if you throw me out there with a turntable or some CDs, man, you can't tell that I'm doing either or. I don't miss a beat because the music is up here in my head. I don't need a laptop to pick the song. I don't need the RPMs for the next song. I don't need that because we didn't learn that way. We learned the music from right here.
Yeah.
And once you learn it right here, if the system goes down, like a lot of these guys when they hard drive crash, what you gonna do? Your hard drive crash. What you gonna do now? You lost. You ain't getting paid because you can't play.
It's funny that you say that because like right now I DJ, and one of the things about it is everybody said, man, how is you DJing a whole party and I haven't seen you pull out a headset? That's just something I can look at. If you're familiar, I can just look at, I gotta use virtual DJ. So you can look at the numbers and see what's what.
Right.
So, and a lot of people, they have to have a headset, and I've never used a headset. Never.
Okay.
See,
that's because you're a real DJ, little bro.
Yeah, it's like, and they say, well, you use a computer. Now, if I go to the 12s, I can do that as well. I can DJ about anything, but a lot of people, they see what's in front of them and they think, oh, they don't. And that's why I tell people, learn your history. Learn the history of the person.
Yes.
Because,
yes. Yeah.
I did history on you, and that's when I was like, oh my God, I'm like, I don't want this dude to know I'm a fan and everything. Because the very I saw you many a times, but the very first time that I met you face to face was at Ice's event.
Yeah.
When it was you, Al Greer, y'all came in.
Right.
And I was like, wait a minute. Now Al Greer, most people would know him right away because it's Al Greer. The voice.
He's the voice.
I knew you right away, and I'm like, oh man, I said, I gotta play it cool. I can't let them know I'm a fan. But all in all, the fandom came out. I was like, look, man, I'm a fan of yours. I've been, I just let it go, man, because we gotta salute and celebrate each other while we're here because life is short.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing to touch on. Coming from Chicago, I know you've seen a lot. You've seen and lost. But one of the things that I seen you celebrate recently was you did you did the biggest cha-cha slide in memory.
Oh man, that was fun. That was fun.
One of our dear friends, Mr. Willie Perry, aka Casper, the creator of the cha-cha slide. Fill everybody in on what it felt like and how you put it together and what it meant to you.
Wow, you know what? That was an honor to do that because you know what? First of all, Casper was a good friend of mine. I didn't get a chance to work with him a lot because Casper was all over the place. And the thing of it is sometimes we would be in the same place at the same time. But, Daily Plaza, was something I had been doing since like 2015. I normally play downtown Chicago, 50 West Washington, at least 5 to 6 times a year, starting when the weather breaks between May and June. And I do something different every month. Actually, I'll be down there, and maybe my crew together will be down there October 6th. Will be the last time because there's a weather change. We don't go down anymore after the weather changes, of course. But to make a long story short, when I did the tribute to Casper, I was already in line to do line dancing on that particular day. So I was like, wow, what a coincidence that Casper had passed right before that event. And so when I met his wife, when I saw his wife, I told her that, you know what, since I'm getting ready to do Daily Plaza and I'm doing line dancing that day, we're going to salute Casper on that day. And when I posted it and we started talking about it, and kept it on social media for like 2 weeks prior to that day. When I got downtown and saw the people, oh my God, it was like a sea of people waiting to do the cha-cha slide, and they had a good time. Actually, right now the video is actually being edited, so hopefully we'll get the video before the end of the week. My brother Black Ice that does video, because I'm not a video person, I gave it to him, so I'm letting him work on it. And as soon as we get it done, I'll be posting it so people can actually see how it turned out downtown. It was a beautiful thing, the love and people hugging and doing a cha-cha slide. And, he had another dance called was it Snap Back or Snap something? He had another line dance that people weren't really familiar about, but we put it out there, and it was a beautiful thing, man. It's anytime you bring us together like that, it's always a beautiful thing.
That's what's up, my brother. Man, all
Yeah.
I can say is, man, I salute everything you do, man. And to see, I saw little excerpts of it. I was like, man, I really wish I was in Chicago when this is going on, because that's something. Me and Casper actually came up together in the entertainment world. I mean, way before the Cha Cha Slide, when he was
Okay.
Skate King, when he was it was me, Casper, Cleo, Top Dog. We all
Okay.
used to go. Gemini, may he rest in peace as well. We all came
Mhm.
up in the entertainment circle together. We used to go out to Mr. Ricky's, go out to the bars out west. We used to go everywhere that we wasn't supposed to be. And I used to,
Okay.
me and Cat used to spend nights at each other's house. That was my dude. At one point when I first came home, I stayed with him for probably 2 months when I first got home. And I was
Okay.
just like, man, and we just got real tight, and he put me on game with a lot of things. And I was like, okay, man, and it just went from there, man. We just started running and clicking. But so that's another Gemini as well. Casper, those are two guys that was really influential to me when it comes to entertainment, along with Dr. Groove as well. I always give my flowers, and I'm glad I got a chance to give those flowers while those brothers were still here. But just it's misfortune that both of those brothers are gone. Gemini became a member of Men at Large.
Okay.
Casper he became the Cha Cha King, you know,
Yes, he did. He sure did.
and he really did his thing, man. But you, I don't even know. It's hard to ask you questions because I'm just like, man, where do I start with this guy? You one of the most laid back guys. Most guys that got things under their belt as yourself. Most of these guys, they arrogant, and you can't really get in touch. They'll know you. Yeah, okay, I'll see you later. And you never hear from them again. But that's one of the things that I like about you and the guys in your organization, that all you guys are accessible. When needed.
All the time.
And I keep telling people, I do an old school party. I said at some point I got to get my brother down here so he can show them what real old school is about. I can do old school, but
Okay.
you do old school. You take it to school. But
Yes, sir.
I was like, I wish I'd already talked to you, had you do a little setup and give them a sample. But we're gonna do a Kenny G showdown at some a showcase with Kenny G. These network
Okay.
or something. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna make it a pay-per-view, so they gotta pay you. I
Hey.
did that before. I did a Valentine's Day pay-per-view, and it worked out.
Okay.
With with a brother Larry, man, he rest in peace. It's like I keep saying rest in peace. So that's why I'm celebrating. That's why I actually, bro, I need to get you now because I don't want to be doing no rest in peace. I want to tell people right, while they're here in front of me, brother, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I love you. I love what you're doing, and just keep doing it, man.
Well, I
We're gonna
appreciate I
we're
appreciate
gonna go
that.
to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. Matter of fact, we'll make this commercial break one of Casper's joints that a lot of people ain't up on. Y'all come on and roll like this.
All right.
Yo, this is Mr. C. I know I got your heart pumping fast, but right now I want you to freeze and roll like this. Come on. All the ladies to the dance floor, all the fellas to the dance floor, everybody to the floor. Come on, we are going 2 steps to the right. Now jump back. Shake it down to the floor. Come on. Now come back. 2 steps to the left. Now jump back. Shake it down to the floor. Come on. Now hop back. Check it out, y'all. 1 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Now Charlie Brown. Come on. Let's Charlie Brown. Roll to the right. Roll to the left. Now freeze and roll like this. Roll like this. Roll like this. Roll like this. Turn it out. To the right. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Crisscross. Reverse. Come on, come on. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top? Freeze! Roll like this. Roll like this. Roll like this. Roll like this. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. 1 hop to the right. 1 hop on back. Shake it down to the floor. Now hop on back. 1 hop to the left. 1 hop on back. Shake it down to the floor. Now hop on back. Now freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha again. Now turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. Roll to the right. Come on. Roll to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Freeze. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Come on. Take it down low, y'all. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Come on, y'all. Right foot, let's move. Left foot, let's groove. Standing straight on up, y'all. Let's raise the roof. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 1 hop this time. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Freeze. Take it back 2 steps. Take it up 2 steps. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Now scream.
What you say about this? We got a fresh new step from the right to the left, and it goes like this. Then you can roll your heels, but we roll like this. It ain't no way to go wrong. Just listen to the words of the song. Major Pain that Mr. C, keep the flow in the zone. Every time the DJ throw it on, roll like this.
Oh, yeah. Come on, come on. Mr. C say,
Roll like this.
all my ladies say, all my ladies say,
Roll like this.
where my fellas at? Come on, y'all, what you say?
Roll like this.
Everybody, everybody, come on and roll like this.
All right. We back again. Man, it was touching to see that, brother. Man, that was one of my favorite songs that he actually did with that. And man, it was just wow, man, to see. One thing about me, man, and a lot of people, they can't accept when somebody they know make it. Me, when I see somebody that I'm close with or I know like that, when I see them excel, I get excited because that's all. I just want to see somebody. I just want to see everybody happy, everybody making. And money's not always the happiness, but the fact of seeing your hard work start to pay off, man, I just love it. So, man, I always used to watch that brother stuff and go, "Yep, that's my dude. That's Knucklehead." But, may he
Hmm.
rest in peace. And I know right now, man, they having a party up there. Gemini singing, he creating words, and you got a lot of other artists, they jamming. How Tyrone Davis said it wasn't
Hmm.
Tyrone Davis. No, who was that made Soul Heaven? That's
So
not
heaven,
Tyrone.
that was
Johnny
Tyrone Davis.
on that. I know someone in Soul Heaven. Hey, they add them. He gonna have somebody gonna have to remake it and add all of those. That's just going up. They gonna have to add them to it because they sure put some soul in heaven. So, but coming from Chicago, man, tell us some of the things that um through your DJ. I know a lot of DJs. Some DJs DJ for themselves, but I know meaningful DJs. There's DJs like
Hmm.
you got various DJs, and it's more DJs that I pay attention to, and there's some that I don't. But DJ coming from Chicago, what is it that you wish you could change as far as what DJs do and how they do things now?
Well, you know what? The thing of it is, I've been fighting this cold, so excuse me. I've been a little bit under the weather. Uh, I think with a lot of these DJs now, and I pay attention to what a lot of these DJs are doing now. Like I said, they are doing a lot of stuff from the hard drive, and it's to me, it's making them lazy because when you got a laptop and you got the hard drive and it's telling you what to play next, and you're not really not saying that you're not really DJing, but when you're coming from the old school like me, forgive me for the cough, y'all. When you're coming from the old school like me and like Al Greer, even Black Ice watching us over the years, even he's learned another way of DJing other than just the laptop and the hard drive. He see how we do it from the old school, so he's getting the best of both worlds as far as the new school stuff, along with what we showing him and teaching them from the old school, the way we do it. And like I said, a lot of stuff that we do, Al and myself, well, more me than anybody else. I still do a lot of stuff just from music and listening to the music and knowing what to play next without even having to search for songs. So you see some guys typing in the song, what to play next, what should I play next, or they already got a list and they following the RPMs telling them what to play next. But for me, I think it's just a natural instinct because I've been doing it for so long, and without just scanning the screen like I do sometimes on Serato or Virtual DJ, I'll just pick a song and just how when you picking the song, you just set it up to play next. It's a lot of the ways that I do, but every so often, what people don't know is that when I'm playing, sometimes I'll do Virtual DJ from the laptop, and I might still pop in a CD. So it's like you can't even tell that I'm doing either or because
Okay.
it's going to sound the same. As long as that music got that flow, you can't tell what's what. As long as you jamming and you're enjoying what you're listening to at the same time, you don't know what I'm doing. All you know is you hear music playing, you moving and grooving, snapping your feet, moving your feet, snapping your fingers, bobbing your head. You don't know which way I'm playing. So I'm always recreating myself, and there's never a level of where you're never satisfied. At least for not for me. I'm always looking for that next level of sounding better every time I come out because a lot of times people come out and see you, they hear you. I've heard you on the radio. I've been listening to you for years, and then when they see you up close and personal, it might be the first time they actually see me in person. So because of that, I'm always going to give it my all because that first impression, other than what you hear on the radio or what you've heard people say, until you see with your own eyes, they're like, yeah, that's DJ Kenny G. Yeah, that's DJ Kenny G.
Yeah. They say the first impression is the last, and just because you hear, like you just said it, you hear somebody on the radio, and see them
Mm-hmm.
in person. It's two
Mm-hmm.
different things. Two
Oh
different
yeah.
things. You can go buy an artist record, but when you see them perform, you be like, man, it wasn't even worth it.
No.
So
Yeah.
DJs, a lot of DJs have to bring it. People don't realize some DJs just do it because they want to play music and they play for themselves. But
Right.
then you have DJs that actually love what they do and they are performers on turntables. And
Of course.
that's what makes the difference. That's
Yes.
that's that's a DJ. So man, and all you DJs is paying attention. Don't take it as as a smack in the face. This is some nice info coming from coming from a DJ that's been around when DJ was first started. I'm
Man,
just
come on. I go back. Take you back. I take you back to that Motown era. I take you
hey,
back to the day where Herb Kent was doing this thing, listening. Herb is my mentor. Sam Chapman is my mentor now. But listening to those guys all these years, Herb in the beginning as a shorty. Cause and I don't know how old you are, little brother, but back in the day, my family, my grandmother, my grandmother's mother, all of them back in the day when WVON kicked it off, and they had the good old boys, the good fellows, listening to Herb Kent and the Wahoo Man and the Jim Shoe Creeper, which was Herb's other aliases, his other names, and my family, my grandmother always listened to WVON, and that's where it started for me. And to be able to work with the legend down the line, something I never ever dreamed that would ever happen. It was like a dream come true. And then now I finally get a chance to work with the godfather of Chicago for the first time. Sam Chapman and I are going to do our first stepper set after as long as I've been knowing him 30 plus years. This coming Sunday, I can't wait.
you know, it's Sam. Salute to Mr. Sam Chapman. That brother has been around, and when I
Yes,
say he's done it all, he has done it all. He
yes,
actually he had a bar years ago when I was coming up on
hmm
76 Austin. What I'm trying
yeah.
to what was it?
What's popping?
What's popping? That's it.
Yeah,
Man, this he earned his name. His name, he got the right name, the Godfather.
yes,
God,
definitely.
he true. Once again, shout out and salute to Mr. Sam Chapman. The name is truly earned, not given. He's done everything. Wow, man, you just dropping names. It's like, wait a minute, now he's done and I really I want to see more. I want more information on this stepper set that you guys doing because I
Okay,
know it's gonna make sure you give me that so I can advertise it on. I'll make a short commercial and advertise it in between the shows and everything, man. Because it's all about support, man. I was
okay.
trying. I was trying to catch this surprise guest, but he he got 10 million shows and everything. So, but I had talked to him, man. But Black I salute you where you at, brother. I know he taking care of his business, and I was gonna have him to sneak in here, and pow, drop a couple songs.
Hardest working man in Chicago, little brother Black Ice. I love him.
You gotta respect it. But we're gonna go to a commercial break. My commercial breaks is usually something showing off some advertisement, or better yet, just showing off some music. We're gonna go to an old joint. Matter of fact, you do R&B and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go to one. Let me see if I can find one of my old songs
Okay,
when I got a video for when before videos was being popular.
okay. I can't wait to see it.
All right, let me find it. I'm digging through the crates.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Digging the crazy, little bro.
Digging through the crates. We're gonna go to the videos because it's one of my old R&B songs used as a commercial. It's called "Why You Listen." Check it out. Yeah, girl. We done been around each other forever and a day. Can't sing to anybody. Sometimes
sight. And girl, I can no longer hide the way I'm feeling, and you know my love is true. And there ain't nothing that I wouldn't do for you. I've been killing still, and even if I beg, you know I'm gonna love you even on my dying bed. So come on, honey girl, I know the deal. And really start to turn it on, get real. I want you by my side. Girl, I can no longer hide. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. And you know the place where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you go and listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. And you know the place where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. So come on, baby, let me hold you in my arms. Let me comfort you and take you away from harm. I wanna be the one that come and hold you tight. No need for you to fuss, cause I don't wanna fight. Those are feelings that I can't, you know is real. So break it down and girl, come on and taste this feel. I want you by my side. Girl, I can no longer hide. Yeah, girl, a lot of people may tell you that I'm no good for you, but I'm here to tell you I'm the best thing happening. God made me just for you. Why you gonna listen to your family? Why you they don't want you happy there in misery? And you know the place where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Girl, just don't ever forget the do's and don'ts to relationship and ends and out to a marriage. Girl, don't ever let it slip your mind. Just tell me one thing, girl. Why you never listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. And you know the place where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you gonna listen to your family? They don't want you happy there in misery. Why you singing on the place where you really ought to be? Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy.
All right, we back, y'all. We are back, and we are back in the building with my man DJ Kenny G from Chicago's very own. I almost said Chicago's most wanted. That's my man JMD. Salute to that brother as well. But man, it's been a pleasure, man, just talking to you, bro. You know, doing that break, I was just like, man, you know, I wished I'd have got more involved with, you know, in a lot of different things in Chicago before I had left Chicago. But just seeing the work that you, Greer, Rico, and Ice is putting in, man, it's still rewarding to me because, like I said, I'm not one of those that hate to see people do stuff and maneuver. I love it. And to see people accomplish something, you know, just think you guys are out there at the Daily Plaza in forefront with permission, doing things that we would have gotten arrested for years ago.
Yeah. Since 2014, we've been down there.
That's amazing. The next time you do one of your outings with some Barry White or some Luther or some French, you know, I'm gonna have to come in and salute some things, you know. I have to come in and let them see, let them baritone show you right. You know.
Well, you know what, bro? I gotta say, you know what? That video that you just played, and this is coming from the heart, man. You guys, you sound good, man. I didn't know you blow like that because I'm looking at Minute Large, the group that Gerald Levert put out there. I like, man, look at Levert doing this thing. Come on, man. You got skills, bro.
I'm on. It's funny that you say that because actually I toured. Had an opportunity. Gemini took me and I toured with Men at Large for a little while. That's how I
Did you?
end up. Yeah, I toured with them for a while,
Yeah.
and yeah, and Gemini schooled me on he kind of guided me in a few things, but I come from a musical family. My dad did background with Smokey Robinson. My mom was a
Okay.
singer and all dancer, all that. My uncles they had a band where they opened up years ago for the Jackson Fives in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I come. My whole family was musical, so it's in me. I rap, sing, DJ, make beats, you name it, I do it.
Man, we need to add you to Chicago's very own, man.
But I'm not DJ Kenny G.
Well, you know what? I can say this, little brother. Our group now that it's the core of us is the four of us now. It's me, Ice, Rico, Al. We've gone through Phil Davis, who's back now with public announcement when he was with R. Kelly Nice. He's the lead now for public announcement. Slick J. Adams was also a part of Chicago's very own, but we understood that those guys were in a whole other, um, not so much another genre, but they were at a whole other level. Whereas what they were doing before they joined us, they're in a whole other direction from the direction that we're going. Not saying that everything that we do wasn't good or we're not doing things for free, because a lot of times we did do a lot of events for a lot of different organizations that we did get paid for. So I'm not going to say that what Phil Davis and Slick, they didn't fit into what we were doing, but we understood that the direction they were going, that they parted ways with us, but the door is always open for those guys to come back. We never kick anybody out of the group. But because I was the one that founded the group and we're still together today, I think we'll be together for the rest of our lives because we like brothers now that to the point we like any other blood brothers. We bicker and fight. We agree to disagree, but when it comes down to what we do as brothers, we are on one accord and we keep doing what we're doing. And then when we're separate and doing our own thing, we support each other. So something like that, it's hard to find. When you got guys can always come together and always support one another and love one another and always watch out for and have each other's back. I think it's something that's going to last a lifetime. And then when we got guys like you that surround us, we pull you in, we try to help you and try to push you to be the best that you can be. It's just who we are. It's nothing phony about us. We always trying to help somebody. We always trying to encourage somebody. We always trying to keep it positive. You're never going to see anything positive. I mean, nothing negative coming from Chicago's very own because that's not what we do.
That's what's up, man. All I gotta say, man, is I salute the entire core, my brother. And like I said, going back, already knowing you and knowing of you, it was the pleasure actually getting to stand there and talk to you the first time. And in my head, I kept going, I wonder do I'm nervous right now, and I'm like, damn, I done been around. I done talked to Gerald. I done talked to this. I done talked to all these mega stars. Why am I nervous in front of this dude? And I was just
And you shouldn't be.
it's just sometimes, we see stars, you see the stars on TV. I've had
Yeah,
I've had the opportunity to meet and hang, mingle, and spend nights at certain stars' houses
yeah,
years ago. So though that don't do nothing, but when you see somebody that's right in front of you and
yeah,
that you see on a regular basis that's doing something, that kind of wows me more than the stars situation. Because I'm
yeah.
like, dude doing this. I know he from the same place I'm from.
Same place.
And that's the difference between me and a lot of people. A lot of other people would rather put all their money and all their support into somebody already in the industry. I would
Yeah.
rather take somebody from the hood I'm from and put my money and support into them. That's just me. But
Okay.
that's just how I roll. I guess I got the same values because I want to see. Just this is where like you say, y'all reached out to help somebody. That's all I
All the
help.
time.
People
All the
say, man,
time.
you can be getting paid for what you do. All money ain't good money. Sometimes
No, it's
your
true.
time is paying back, something that was given, things was given to me. Things was, people helped me out. So how my dad used to always say, no, you don't pay that. You ain't got to pay me that back. Just pay it forward. So that's what I feel a lot of times when I do things for people and don't charge them. I'm paying back, what was paid for me. I'm paying some of my debt back. You
Yeah.
know, God gave me the talent. He didn't say hold on to it and don't do nothing for free. He gave it to me. When I go, I can't take it all with me, so I got to share it with people.
You got to share it. Yeah. Yeah. Everything doesn't come with a price, but I can tell you this. This coming Sunday, and I'm gonna send you the information. Sam and I, the Godfather, are doing our first annual Black and White Steppers this Sunday from 4 to 9 in the Shy. Right after that, I'll be in Daily Plaza with Chicago's very own for the last time this summer. On October 6th, it's on a Friday. We'll come together like we do at the end of every summer, and we just do a combination of different things. Rico does MJ, Ice does the poetry, I'll do a mix, and that's how we end the summer. And then right after that, October 21st is my first annual 70s party where we're going to have the first, second, and third best dressed 70s costume and nothing but 70s music, the funk, everything from the 70s. If you were down for old school in the 70s, some P-Funk and some Ohio players and some Commodores, you want to have some fun on October 21st, put it on your calendar. You better get to Chicago because it's going down, brother.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, boy. See, that's what I'm trying. I try to bring that flavor to here where I am, but a lot of people, everybody there, oh man, we want an old party. We need some old music. But the thing is, when you give it to them, they don't know what to do with it.
They don't know. They don't know.
They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
But my brother, it has been more than a pleasure talking to you. It always is, my brother. I mean, but this to get the this sit down, well, I'm just like, okay. Lord. Okay, calm down. But is there anything? Okay, you did a few shots. Is there anything else that you want to share with anybody? Any advice you can give DJs coming up?
Well, you know what? All I can say to the new generation of DJs is it's real easy to buy the programs. It's real easy to get into virtual DJ. It's real easy to get into Serato. If you're serious about your craft, practice. Learn the music and just don't start taking your jobs and getting business cards or flyers put out there saying you DJ, you do this, that, and the other. Because what's going to happen is you get out there and somebody hire you to do certain things. First of all, the music is not about what you like. It's what the people as a whole like. Whoever you're entertaining, whatever the event may be, you got to play for everybody in every generation. Now, if you hip hop, stay hip hop. If you old school, do old school. If you steppers, stay steppers. I would never recommend you just starting the game trying to jump from genre to genre because you're gonna do nothing but fail. You gotta first learn what it is that you like doing first, and once you master that, then you move on to the next level. It's a level thing. You can't just go from steppers to R&B to old school to dusties. No, you have to learn that music because depending on what crowd you playing to and wherever you think you're best at, that's what you stick with. Because it ain't about the money. Because you'll get embarrassed to the fact where you trying to play an event and then the people that hire you like, what are you playing? What is this? We're not dancing to that. Then you get embarrassed and then they don't want to pay you because now you done messed up their event. So in order for you to not get embarrassed, because it has happened to me in the beginning, because we all had to learn the hard way, but it taught me to want to be better. It taught me to get better at what I was doing. So you can't take DJ Kenny G and throw him into I can pretty much play anything right now, except that new school hip hop. I can't get with it because it changes every week. That's why I can't really get into that. But I stay in my lane, even as long as I've been in the game. You're not going to throw me into that and expect me to play for a bunch of 20-year-olds when here I am playing for so long I don't know that music. So now you can't hire me to do no 20-something-year-old party because I'm not going to be able to play that music.
Right.
So I'm just saying that you new guys out here, learn it, whatever you like playing, master it, and then as time goes on, venture off into something else. And that way, by the time you season yourself, then put yourself out there, but not before.
That's what's up. Well, my brother, that time has creeped up on us.
Yes.
And all I can say, man, it's been a pleasure. We will talk again at some point. You know,
Oh, for
we gonna
sure.
have to get this show going where I get you to come on one weekend and we give them a real step.
Man, we gonna tear this thing up, man. You just send me in, and I'm gonna make myself available, and I'm gonna show you that DJ Kenny G. After all these years, I still got it, bro.
I know you still got it. I ain't sleep. All right, my brother. We're gonna take it out just like this. We're gonna go back to some old school. We're gonna give y'all just like this. All y'all out here that's taking life for granted, remember one thing: life is short.
Yes, it is. That's what I'm talking about right there. They don't know nothing about that.
Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac,
Oh yeah.
gangsta white wall, TV enters in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You may not have a car at all,
Play that joint, little brother.
but remember, brothers and sisters, you can still stand tall. Just be thankful for what you got. Though you may not drive a great big Cadillac, coming in the back, sun through the top, digging the sand with a gangster lick, thanks to white boy, TV enters